again. An opportunity to play for that playoffs potential, to get themselves situated and exceed expectation. A lot of us were very excited by the revitalized Giant X, the new look they brought, and XLG elevating to what we knew they could potentially do.
Yeah, and especially with things like now having the obviously the secondary weight off their shoulders. Actually, as I say that, Flick just picked up with a wallbang actually from Happyway, and that's going to spur things on here for XLG.
Yeah, it certainly will. Do they slow down at all? Westside's still around, and a fair fight for him to be had. A follow-up too. You've been singing this man's praises, and you can see why from the very word go. Bring it to a 3v3. The Raga's position, Mike, could be lethal up here.
Potentially gone unchecked here, and actually it's Grabinho to find it.
That's wild that Gruby got that. Okay, 2 left now. That's going to change things for XLG. Coconut and No Man pretty isolated from each other. Coconut's position going to be rewarded. Lovely flash as well. XLG making Giant X work for their dinner. As Cloud's on, who succeeded beautifully in their opening games. There's nothing to say about that.
Confident start here from XLG. And Westside, unfortunately, overwhelmed ever so slightly. Usually pretty good for a multi-kill in the pistols, as we already know. His performance back in EMEA. And just a little bit of a gap in between second
One enemy remaining.
engagement here for Giant X. Again, just coming back to that same discussion, but I mean, we were leaning heavily on Raga the other day just because of that interview that really just gave us no confidence whatsoever.
Well, it didn't sound like he had any confidence. That was the worry, wasn't it? This very down on themselves performance, and you want to see a bit more confidence behind it. But what a stark contrast to the other side. Yeah,
I mean, there's no way you come out of that series versus a team like Sentinels not feeling yourself then. And that'd be the perfect remedy to some of those potentially anxiety or confidence-related issues, but also XLG as a whole. We know that secondary objective no longer looming over their heads.
No, they've got eyes firmly on the prize here. That's the Raga we're looking for. Moment in support as well. Lovely. Good confidence builders here. You speak his name and he gives you one of those. Now, obviously, this is going to be a relatively well brought up XLG for this round, so you kind of expect the outcome, but seeing someone like Raga get started early, it's got to be great for that confidence again.
So though, Westside a beast with the pistols. They can do any damage here. Maybe take away a weapon or two from XLG, but actually spanned off the corner there. Now down to 37. Gonna make things very difficult for him.
Trying to min-max as he can, but I think the outcome is defined. 4 kills for Raga. A man that should be building this confidence and capability on these stages, round by round and game by game. Again, a very respectable performance from them up against Sentinels. Certainly got us right back on track.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a Sen at full strength, but a Sen that both sides faced and came out in a similar fashion.
Certainly is. Obviously, bind for Giant X. I mean, this year in general struggled a little bit. The performance in my head that sticks out would have been the loss to, at the time, a middling Na'Vi.
Yeah.
It's almost the anomaly of where they really did start to stretch their legs in stage 2.
Okay, so
you're going to pick up the pace a little bit here.
I love this with the judge as well. It's so complimentary. Raga, so brilliant. Opening up space here for them. Still going to allow Westside a bit of play. But this pace has been punishing from XLG. They know what they want, and they're chasing it. Grabinho trying to find an off angle to play from, not going to get it. And now look who's still waiting. Happyway. Oh, the judge! He gets away with his life.
Unreal. Tagged down, but actually still looking pretty healthy considering. Ara tries his luck through the TP and gets shut down here, so it's just Cloud to try and recover something here in round 3.
I've been so impressed with XLG. I didn't know where to put my expectations with this side. But game by game.
Well, I thought I did.
Yeah, I think most people thought they did. And right now, Happyway picking up where he left off. A quiet start to things, but you think about that map 3 against Sen. He was sharp as hell.
Yeah, you could really see the momentum start to build throughout that series. Especially on a round basis, they were very good at stringing together.
God, I love that pathing from Raga there.
Yeah, Flicker, so I mean, well, lucky not to actually get fully inside that poison orb, but...
Nice! Happy I saw that judge flavor.
Again, the age-old with Giant X, slow to start, so not necessarily outside, well, I wouldn't say comfort zones, but out of the realms of expectations for them.
But I would like to see some of the players start to be a bit more present. We've obviously seen Westside already getting his name on the board, but just getting into the game, right? Starting to feel out the game here, even in throwaway rounds.
Still, for me, the two that stick out there are Flickless.
Yes,
for
absolutely.
them to state their name a little bit. Good flash here, Raga. Unlucky not to actually find that kill.
Oh, great chip, though. 20 HP left. That's good early work. 1 minute 15. A little bit of a show of force, but a standard, I don't want to say standard default, but a passive default waiting to maybe feel out if there is a stack, if there is aggression.
Yeah.
We can see where a little bit of that trap is currently waiting.
Well, if XLG have done their homework, they'd know Giant X like to go aggressive on some of these eco rounds with the pistols and potentially a scrappier purchase. Certainly want to be diligent.
God, they've drawn the reaction, maybe trying to capitalize on No Man's isolation, but he's got that Vandal locked down. Gets the job done, man. And Ara's going to be fuming about that. Bino, what a shot. Give me another. Another and I was with you. But it's Westside in a 1v3. I have to say, ticking the box for me with XLG dealing with this. They have suffered casualties, but you're not going to get a completely free round against a team like Giant X. They will put you through your paces. And for Westside, they're sitting deep on this. They're not going to give him any freedom to work in. No, very safe pair of hands with Happyway 4-0. XLG off to the dream start.
Up a substantial cushion now. And No Man does so well to handle this aggression through the TP. Even with the stun connecting, Ara couldn't close it out. It's not going to go.
Oh, he
ate the stun as well. I didn't catch that on the skybox.
Oh, I didn't see it. Mr. 3K up and about, letting him know. But again, look, sometimes it takes a couple of rounds for Giant X to get going. You're alluding to it. Now we see that operator in play. Let's see if they can get on the board. It's been a quiet start. Oh, but that's a loud start into this round. Ara instantly taking the wind out of Raga's sails and controlling over towards Shower.
The sort of rounds where Giant X have really cemented their names is in drawing early bloods, getting rid of sort of these heavily stacked executes.
But Happyway's been nasty. I feel like he might get him something here. Jump spot, did Rubino see that?
I think Happyway actually relaying the information as well.
Could have been seen, trying to maybe play in Westside's position, just tucked below that window. I'm waiting to see if there's going to be a fake coming out from maybe some of the presence from No Man or something like that, but they have drawn a third player over, so Cloud supporting this B-side, believing in this. To see if they decide to stick the landing here or maybe consider the TP. 44 seconds, still got time. Plenty of ults now to play with as well.
Still got No Man posted up though. Ara's holding that angle. Backside on A.
Oh, ult taken, TP, nothing for it, right. And this is in the pivot. They're going to be going up against the favorable site. 2 players here, but Ara still with that operator and a great slow from the pain shell. Invest the Seekers and the pop flash backside, but they've got to try and scale out here. And Ara's doing very well, very, very well. 3 big kills, making this such an uphill struggle for Happyway. A 1v4, the only thing on his side is the time. Nice attempt, but Giant X handling that back and forth very diligently.
Absolutely, and really attributing to the, like I said, it's about damage control in some of these rounds for Giant X. Look for them to aggressively find these opening engagements and sit back and really play. Again, it's the discipline of Pipson, playing towards these numbers advantages.
I also have to just compliment as well the fact that Ara was, as you almost said there, sitting deep quite literally too. Aware of what was left, there's not going to be much gap close capable. Playing deeper than the Seekers, they had to swing out ahead of it. Just nice individual positioning from Ara.
Looks like it might be a set piece here from Giant X. Is Westside going to switch over to A? Heavily invested util towards the entrance
Is he flying down
to Lamps here. Yeah, maybe.
I think it looks like the kind of flash through and he's drive for now. Look how deep XLG is still sat on this. They're so aware of it. They've been doing their damn homework. They have got the playbook themselves. XLG dismantling Giant X's plans in a blink of an eye.
Just as I said it, Giant X love to go aggressive to find, you know, the extremity, 1 single kill. But there's so many bodies for XLG stacked up here.
Great homework.
Yeah.
Gotta say it. Great,
beautiful
great
read on how Giant X have been approaching the game. Yeah, Westside going to be shut down here as well. It's a flawless round here for XLG.
They have looked into this one.
And the sort of round that you'd almost expect a timeout after.
I'm expecting.
This has been the pillar of Giant X's success in EMEA.
So I was expecting that kind of deep flash, maybe the dizzy through, the burst coming in, you know what I mean, like the full commitment behind, but handled perfectly by XLG. And we've kind of seen XLG having to face maybe opponents that aren't as easy to prep for until now. Now you've got a little bit more footage on Giant X here coming through. You're starting to see some of that real build up to this point. 5-1, Mike.
Oh yeah, monster on the loose.
Side still here towards A. Going to be plenty of space made, but actually Ara does find no man in the back lines.
Okay, so a bit of a trade-off, right? It's a shower stack, basically, for Giant X at this point. 4 players here, 1 on CT, and then XLG trying to stay alive between it. Now, you do have Viva with that ult, which is pretty important at this point, but I'm looking at Ara's timing here.
Prepare for hellfire.
Is XLG trying to commit somewhere together? The ult's actually just going to be invested to try and force him out of showers, but it's just forced to fight forward. Ara brings down the hammer, but the reaction in the right place.
Right here.
Going to be able to see a bit of the spike here, so they know when to react to this. And well, sadly, not going to get what you want there from the wingman. Viva still on guard duty. Finds a good time, brilliantly handled. Rubinho in the 1v1 and Happyway on the other side. He doesn't need to overdo it. This divide still marvelous for them. Needs to start making a move with the paranoia. Grubinho's been outdone in this one. Happyway just has to play to the time. XLG. I love what they're doing. We are seeing the best version of them here.
Yeah, absolutely. They're so well equipped. What Giant X like to try and achieve in terms of early space control, early aggression.
One enemy remaining.
Even here comes right down to the wire. Oh, it's actually unlucky for Grubinho not to find that kill faster, because then Happyway's played out of it, the divide.
Come on, yeah, wave. Bye-bye.
Providing so much security.
We need a vibes merchant as well. We've lost a couple early on, right? So we need a very prepared side too. They understand the tendencies of Giant X. They are exploiting them well. And I'm also looking at the performers here. Cloud and some of the best games has been monstrous. We've seen the best of him. Flickless yet to even draw blood properly. This is not what you want to be seeing from some of these players. I don't need them to be the superstars, but you need to start feeling themselves into the server. So as it stands, XLG, patience being displayed here.
Oh, we're going to be spotted towards the TP.
Right back.
Exactly the same time, though. Going to spur things on towards A, so Side and Flickless going to have their hands full. TP taken here.
So the spike gets lost in a bad position.
Yeah.
They still need to work on this one, and now they can backfill the space behind, coming out of lamps. So Flickless needs to land the shot, and the tag's not going to really do the job it needed. So now the plant's back on the menu, but the TP then coming out again from Giant X. It's messy here. This can still go both ways, and the TP again. So rotation on rotation, really.
Around the world we go. West Side going to be here potentially to catch. Oh, well.
Not anymore.
Could have been. Not now.
Wouldn't go anywhere near that.
The floor is lava.
Yes, it certainly is. All the timing clean for the first there for Happyway, but a potentially recoverable weapon, but Viva wants to police this. Ara desperate to get it and fighting hard for it too. Lovely work from him.
Yeah, one to the good and a rifle recovered now. So Grubinho and Ara both have weapons. West Side going to shut down Coconut.
There he is, now on to just Raga. What were we up to there, Grubinho? But still West Side. Pivotal kills for him and a lifeline gained.
And coming out of minimal investment as well. Giant X will find their second. Again, the minimap just looks so chaotic sometimes. Giant X will pounce on any opportunity they see. Well navigated by XLG to set themselves into a post plant. Again, this is the sort of thing you don't want to see one person coming out to control the extremity versus Giant X. It has to be.
Let's make it 6-6.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a wake-up call that the mechanics are starting to heat up here for Giant X. Again, you had Ara hitting 2 lovely shots in that. You had West Side pivotal. And Ara's had that lovely uptick since getting that operator, maybe starting to feel out this server a touch more, but back into things. XLG certainly still with the purchase. No fallback plan yet to this. Side noted early.
Yeah, trying to slow down any progress initially. Ara has found Happyway on the other side of the map as well, so that's going to draw the rotation here.
Yeah, they're starting to read into it well. Ginex getting a bit of a understanding of what XLG have been doing. Flash towards sight, and gap closed though from Raga. Can't quite get to him. Westside gets to live. Saved by Cloud, and that flash is fantastic. Marvelous control. Denying any scale up on the site, leaving Viva isolated and now dead. Brilliant, brilliant work there.
Yeah, Ginex love playing around this trip underneath Hookah. It's just such an awkward piece of utility to overcome. Sure, you've got Raga the ability to dash across, but see here, you remove the head of the snake, and the crunch is always beautiful from Ginex.
Oh, Cloud just really putting life on the line for that too. Really love it. So it wasn't even necessarily a bad idea from Raga to try and gap close backside. They had isolated Westside.
You can see the pressure Westside's under. He's got the mosh. He's flashed up. Ton of pressure coming his way. But it's the confidence to disrespect both the molly and the smoking Ginex to create man advantages. Do you have the pit here? A couple of other ultimates as well. No Man and Viva close by.
I really want to touch on what you said there. Those opening advantages, Ara's been giving them so many now. Started to see it in just that previous round on Happy Way. Versatility and positioning too for Ara. Previously noted on that A side of the map, seen him in showers, seen him down long. Now, over towards Hookah. So XLG need to go through the motions of trying to identify where he is as well.
Stack here from Fabinho and Cloud. Both going to be flashed off though. So forced a little deeper. That first sight line opened up for XLG.
Again, if you are XLG, you don't have too many tools to scout things out, really. Yeah, I guess you've got Coconut in there as well, but it feels like they're trying to utilize that more for that full sight take. But again, for No Man, that dog, once it's utilized, once it's invested, you got to hope that you found what you wanted on it.
Benefit being here, they're going to have the Seekers to execute onto A, and they're going to potentially have a pretty good idea. It's only two. Bit of hesitation here, maybe just an audible. I can't imagine anybody over towards the B side has spotted anything there, so a full cancel on the A hit. We'll be walking into the stack of Ginex.
Walking into Ara, that's what scares me too. Do they even note this? Seeker is going to go through to it, and there it is. Happy Way's timing fantastic to crunch in towards Hookah now. We're looking at the rest of the site though. Oh, they've taken the TP on this. Trying to be slippery, but 19 seconds is risky.
I was going to say, yeah, there's a trip through the wall here, and a star in front of Showers still.
13 seconds. Not looking lucky at all as Westside denying the push up towards the site. Spike now looking a little lost in the source. Clark going to come in. The 2v3 ain't easy when Cloud is controlling the site. Happy Way. You need 4 here. Already got 2. Made it across towards the site here early. Fabinho and Flickless. He's not being quiet. He's not being subtle. But that was damn close.
I mean, Happy Way actually stepped into the smoke ever so slightly there. You see they were waiting and waiting and waiting to try and bait out the push, hopefully force him into the open, but able to steady his nerves. See here, Raga is just a straight, get the hell out of dodge as soon as there's a kill through smoke here, but again, another trip that just causes so many issues on this late rotation towards Showers.
Nice.
There we go. Stability kicking in 3 successive rounds. It's so important.
Course correction here from Ginex. Ultimates looking pretty good for this cycle, actually. Ara just missing 1 for the showstopper. And XLG back down on lesser weapons.
They have been starting Ara over towards the B-side quite often, but a shot in the dark works wonders until the Bucky can get that close to you. So Raga answering back and opening up the A site. Now they might be... Oh, that's a big spot there.
Showers crunch again.
But this time it looks like they're already escaping from this. Drawing out the showstopper, sure. Not going to find much, but Raga left inserted on this side.
Yeah, Grabinho's got to go huge here on B. They still have the dog on long, they do, yeah.
Nice timing on the investment of that as well. Oh, this is really good. I thought he was still going to get one then, but really well managed by XLG to make it on this side. They've kept players busy, and Raga in the back lines is still doing work, taking away Cloud from that TP himself. So now Westside and Ara have to walk into the pit. What are you meant to do about this?
Tough to overcome with no utility here to really send out a fact finder. Looking for somebody on the outside of the pit, but don't think they're going to find anything.
They're getting no play on this one. No one's entertaining it. Raga, sitting up a bit closer. And no trade. A small opportunity looking like it's been dealt with. XLG showing some diversity in the approach then.
show up as a Thrifty, but on a much lesser purchase here. Able to find something after conceding the first blood as well. I mean, again, yeah, what do you do if Flickless? Talking about maybe getting on the board here, but Fabinho very, very unlucky not to find this kill. No man obviously solo here on long. Now will find themselves 7. Giant still comfortable in the purchase. There's still a couple of ultimates here to play with.
Oh yeah, monster on the loose.
Ults on both sides. You're going to be hearing Coconut ripping that from the start. The answer,
Oh
Jesus, don't let the Counter-Strike Frog see this one. Oh God, XLG are already on the site. While Ara was still panicked on the pressure on long, they'd already taken the site itself. It was all-encompassing this. And Raga, devastating impact in his work. That Waylay looking good in his hands.
Absolutely beautiful execution here. Pushing everything towards the start of this round. That's West Side left in a 1v4 to try and recover a 5th here for Giant X.
Didn't even let Giant X have a chance to
No.
So pacey. West Side. Oh, man, so much to do. And I don't think he's given much play, is it? Oh, no. Oh, it's not how you want to end the half there, but 4-8. What a score for XLG,
Yeah,
Mike.
absolutely explosive. Giant X, a few glimmers of hope here and there. Good string of rounds to make a recovery, but unfortunately can't bring it much closer.
XLG. Strength here, real strength in what they were doing at the end. Good to see life in Giant X, but going to see a whole lot more than just that. 4 rounds.
He said himself, bro.
Ain't going to be enough to keep it alive, but you might have noticed during some of the crowd shots, we have a lot of fans here. Some of them are standing by, so we're going
to go to see Paper X, and he won't see him play. Does that mean he was expecting him in the lower bracket?
That's crazy. Fake
We
fan?
need a pick and check.
Plastic fans out here? Damn. Okay, so side swap in effect. There will be XLG on the defending side, Giant X on the attack. I want to see what they look like when they're setting their own tempo now.
Slow start here, yeah, to get Showers control at least, so leaning towards a later A piece here. Still 3 members of XLG with an early rotation.
I'm looking at XLG really dedicated towards backside, not even really contesting front. It looks like they're actually trying to maybe walk it up now.
Walking Showers.
Oh, this could be a really awkward timing for them, but actually works out quite well to at least fight off Showers. They're really trying to double down on this, but they're being pinched. Happy Way, the one to stay alive and deal out that extra touch of damage. And Araga gets beheaded by Grubinho, leaving just Viva alive, and he was far away. He wasn't part of that initial A approach.
That's going to be Cloud that's probably going to pick this up. Let's see if we can dig him out of this awkward position.
Smoke down.
Cloud actually baited out a little bit with that.
Fake smoke doing enough.
I mean, the smoke was on Showers here.
Yeah.
So maybe just fully expecting that's the CT push for sure.
That's kind of sick. All right, you got another one of those, Viva? Let's see. He's smoking off the spike. Going to invest Molly too. It's going to force forward Aura. Yeah, I just think the time's a little late. Ah, nice try there. Aura, though, going to catch him in the end, playing the time very well. And it felt like that was such a thin margin from kind of swinging one way or the other, right? We had this kind of like push up later with Showers, but Aura was so quick to get behind him.
Yeah, credit to XLG to be so decisive in their approach to a 3-man stack on A, prioritizing Showers, but Aura is in here so quickly.
Good job, guys.
With
We
the
take that
backstab.
restart.
Again, just paying no attention towards lamps. The immediate response comes from Giant X.
I already want one of those wingman hats.
Making chaos.
I mean, all the craze now. Benji
Yeah.
Fisher doesn't want to hear you say that, though.
Huh?
Benji Fisher doesn't want to hear you say that, though.
Well, Benji ain't here right now. Yeah? Don't worry about it. He's fine. West side. You only have
Ton
ghost,
of
mate.
damage done through this smoke, by the way.
Like, relax. You had the ghost. Let the others take the wheel for a bit. Ah, Flickless. Going to be sent away,
Yeah,
but
his problems continue. Flickless.
he's having a nightmare, isn't he? 3-11.
I mean, you see the way in which he was dying in the first half is not much for him to do in some of these rounds.
No.
We're tasked here with... was he heard? No, Raga doesn't seem to be looking this direction.
I need
Really thought he would have heard those touches. Not the case. Hathaway really wants him dead, but Giant X just playing as 5 basically. He's got the roaming pack plants in. It's good work. Not losing too much yet. Again, they can afford to lose 2. 2 of those ghosts there, one with Flickless, one with Westside. Otherwise, obviously, wanting to keep those Bulldogs in play, supplement that bonus coming up as Viva. Well, I think we know how this one ends.
Yeah, with only a classic. Not sure he's going to have much of an opportunity here, but whether or not anybody from Giant X is going forwards again, Cloud only has a pistol himself, so
Go fight.
happy to go forwards and take an orb where he can, to be honest with you.
Ooh, Aura. I mean, he should win this fight, right? Right? Yeah,
right.
Yeah, got a little sketchy. A little sketchy, all good. And again, if you were worried, Cloud did drop off that Bulldog to Westside, so able to keep that in play regardless. It's all good. 6-8, the scoreline closing in now, getting much closer. Okay. I mean, must be nice to be Westside, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
One enemy remaining.
With a well-invested bonus here, chance for Giant X to replicate some of the success that XLG had to kick this map off.
Cloud is really close to that ult, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, he's been doing very well early on. Farming those ult orbs up.
I think that's why we see XLG challenging towards Showers here, but Aura's here so quickly with the pinch
Again.
once more.
Aura! Just playing at 2x speed of everyone else. Every time that XLG wants to get some pressure on Showers, he is the problem behind them. And now, as the dust settles, it is a 4v4. Oh my
God.
Unconfirmed damage, but we know it's there.
Yeah.
Down to 40 HP on Aura. Post plant now in play.
Look, let's get out of that. I don't think he's got a safe corner, so has to wait for the orb to go up.
Down to 29. Dips back in. XLG do need to start trying to push back some of those more contested sides of this one. Westside was affected by this, hindered, slowed. Raga tapping the spike, trying to draw the util. It's Happyway finding the bodies, leaving Cloud and Aura standing, but time is the factor here. Cloud, I don't think he can do this one alone here, but the fly in, the time. No way.
Oh my God.
You don't see that often.
I was like, he's got it.
I thought he had
I mean,
it.
we couldn't see the spike, but it still felt like there was enough time there. The util right down to the millisecond.
Was it 0.01? Oh!
I mean, it almost looked like he had it from his POV.
I know! No! They got beaten! It's like, yeah, meant that. All good.
So bonus converted here
Damn!
in nail-biting fashion for Giant X. But 3 on the board. Ults now again, Cloud, the one that we were talking about, but Aura also has his showstopper now.
Raga has a Vandal though, so hold on.
There.
Said it.
Look at the progress outside Hookah, though.
Yeah.
Happyway's got himself into
deep
such a weird spot.
I guess no one's policing it early, but it looks like there was a glance for... Oh. Do you remember I said about Raga with that Vandal?
Oh, I just found out.
Oh, no. Happy way. How is Cloud in that? But they now know, right? So they can rotate Raga over, because it kind of is escort the VIP. Can we set him up? They still have a couple of sheriffs, but by all accounts, aside from that, it's not too much. Plant is in. Coconut, what? What is that? It's meant to be Raga! He's the one to close the account, but they did the damage! How have they done that?
That's another round. Giant X, again, this year have looked so good in terms of anti-ecos.
Yeah.
Big credits in their fundamentals. XLG repeating success here on a lesser purchase.
Oh, hitting the nuts.
Spike planted.
Oh.
Enemy remaining. Don't miss me too much.
That's absolutely wild from XLG to find their first in the second half
And
here.
it breaks the money of
Yeah,
GX.
yeah. Well, because everyone died on the bonus, right? So it's a reinvestment there in round 16.
That's outstanding. And like half of that I want to kind of put in towards Happyway able to push out of, I guess it was through Hookah and just tuck it into that corner. Good info, good rotation, great start. I mean, bloody hell, here we go, Raga.
Second time Gravino's caught there.
But look, Aura doing what we know, but this time they're going to push further. Raga learning on the job, basically. But Giant's going to once again work out a plan, but to try and defend this with only those sheriffs, that Stinger, not going to be easy. They're going to need something. That was a great tag from Cloud.
A ton of damage done, actually.
It's a little jiggle peek from the dog. All good. Coconut having confidence now in these peaks here. Flying back through Westside, still going to light up the kill feed with that sheriff.
Man.
But there's no escaping. There's no way out for Westside. Cloud can't do enough himself, and it's 3 players. Flickless can't do a thing. XLG, it looked like Giant X had the cure. They had the thing they needed to pull this game back. But last couple of rounds.
Yeah, the time is just off here for Grabino. Like I said, it's the second time he's caught out on the back of that gravity well in showers.
Yep.
Westside, you can see their hands off the keyboard. It's such a brutal combo between Viva and Raga. XLG, double digits now on the back of 2 retakes. Operator in hand now for Raga.
Are they up to something? Mike, I think they're up to something.
Might be a crunch on the back of the dog here.
Hello.
Trades there, though.
Cloud, quick enough to trade it out, you're right. So, big investment for that, but again,
it's
that damage.
Grabino first.
Gruby's having a brutal game, man. He's
Yeah,
having a tough
between
one.
Grubby and Flickless, as certainly not able to get themselves into this opening map.
And it looks like Curiosity is peaking for Noman as well. Very close by to potentially recheck it, and now he's got support from Coconut. Are they looking to lay play on this? They are. And they're trying to play in Flickless on Giant X's side, but they've seen enough here. This still feels like it's going to be building towards that B site. Happy Way trying to stall out long, but they're very deep on this already. They certainly have. Noman needs to get Ara out of this corner, but he can't do it. He does manage to take down Flickless though, but Ara and Westside from the grave, able to deal with Coconut there, leaving just Viva alive. Now, the positioning ain't bad. Deciding to let Wingman do his job. Take a gamble. Finally denies Molly towards long. This is nice.
30
This
seconds
isn't
left.
an easy position for them, but they have the numbers. Viva now, having a check, has a look, has a kill. Cloud again, these trades, Mike, they are key.
Viva again tasked with an awkward situation, decides to deny the plant, try and lock them out. Allows Giant X to stack up for a 2v1. Oh yeah, Westside just caught. As soon as he crests that corner, again a trade on himself. Another on the board here. Within 2 on this opening map. Do you have the divide here for Grabino? Flickless, the next closest for the pit. On the other side, we have Happy Weight and Coconut. Gee, look as if they're happy to stack up once more.
A mistake on the Boombot, though, actually allows XLG to make a play like this. Devastating off the smallest error on that. A fumble creates such a profound moment for XLG. And that spike, left alone to be recovered, yes, by Westside. But it might be damage done by this point. Already Happy Way tucked into this corner. Not going to see the cross from Rubinho, but we'll see Flickless.
A chance to split this angle potentially from Grabino, but just losing one now. We'll find the response, but brings it to a 2v4 here for Grubby and Westside. Will come in, just Viva trailing here. No man almost just needs to wait this out.
No man doesn't need to do too much about this. Hold the position, keeps it somewhat secure. They can then process of elimination where the others currently sit. Raga puts his body on the line for that look, draws out Rubinho, but in the meantime it's Westside who falls, and this looks too simple. XLG. I love what we saw there.
Yeah.
Quick, decisive, made the most of that moment.
I gotta say it as well, Raga picking up where he left off the other day. You see the confidence now just brimming for him. And it's opened up a my god.
Game by game, this guy.
enemy remaining.
So sharp.
I don't even know if the Boombot would have made all of that much of a difference, but you can see the frustration. You can see the annoyance on that one. Are not happy about it, but still credit to XLG, given just that small opportunity, and look what they do with it. Looking to exploit that further with the Outlaw up against this very broken purchase. It's going to be Ara with the Phantom to try and be an instigator of change. Making that walk up on the other side, Happyway waiting. There would be no man towards long. Flash should confirm. The pacing here, Mike, looks quite quick.
Yeah. Going to try and catch somebody off guard. Ara not going to be able to catch Happyway ahead of the pit, though.
Oh my God. He's looking for him. Ara, blind shot, but it works. No man in the meantime does catch Cloud with the back and forth trade. Raga head first into this, tries to clear through, turns around, finds him! Grubinho has had his number read the whole game. But a 3v3, good chance for Giant X here. Time on their side.
Ara will be traded out here. A 2v2 now, Flickless and West Side. A Vandal and a Stinger. Try and convert this. Raga taking his sweet time on long.
Got to get going now, though. That clock is going to start ticking. The time determining the outcome potentially here. Flickless is going to find Raga, leaving Viva with nothing to do, really. He knows it as well. Timing that save. Giant X scrapping their way back into this game. Pushing up another round. Keeping that scoreline at least in a respectable area.
Great way to navigate through the pit as well. I think it's actually only the drop off top site that gives Ara an idea of what's going on here.
Lovely MasterCard thrifty down from them.
I think the pace change, maybe just catch one person off guard, but Giant X actually able to stick the landing in terms of site control. Maybe a little frustrating to watch that one play out, but credit to Giant X making that purchase work.
Yep. Can I get a drop? Scrappy team, gritty team.
Well, they might continue with this pace, Lauren.
I'm down for it. Maybe that's what they think is the answer. Commitment behind again. Ara, first man forward. Clears through up towards Lamps. Mosh can be sent in to try and stall the plant. Dizzy up top. Giant X clear backside, but they haven't cleared site itself. Shower's still a question mark. Tribox still a question mark. It gets cleared. Plant now in, and then the Viper's pit on top.
Double flank, though. See already Cloud looking back this way, but can have his hands full. Happyway the first to fall. Seekers invested, no man will trade.
Yeah, a little ambitious to try and clear those Seekers here, and here comes the crunch. Ara trying to make sure he keeps this space safe. No man, brave in approach. And now Giant X starting to dwindle in numbers. Ara still digging deep here. Still has to try and hold on. It's all on Viva again. And once again, Giant X in these scrappy rounds. Resilient to the final two.
Decay brings Viva all the way down to 26 HP. As soon as the pit drops, he's left with no safety net whatsoever, Lauren. Giant X desperate to continue with this tempo. Will be rewarded for it. Again, the flank coming through very, very early on. Very unfortunate for Raga not to find that one. Again, the near sight actually taking effect as well on Ara.
Broken the money. Got Bucky's. Oh, Stingers now. 2 Vandals, 2 Sheriffs. A precarious position for both sides and a catch. Only a second, but does he get close down? And he does! Giant X again, this pace. Unforgiving. Coconut investing that Dizzy instantly. That panic coming into effect.
Yeah.
Fast flank on the way again.
A little bit lazy from Raga because the recall's actually set up all the way on the back of the barrier. Giant X disrespecting where Grubinho has fallen previously. A Happyway here. Very early on, but it's only a Stinger. He's got to close the gap a little bit to make this work.
New pathing this time, though. We've seen it traditionally going through that standard way on the flank. Cloud managed to do that 1-for-1 trade last time. He's opting for Showers as the positioning actually deny on the plant. That's big. There's the strike as well. Flickler's going to fall, but Happyway has been caught. Westside taking no prisoners here, and rightly smokes. In the meantime, Viva is doing this. 2 big picks, putting Cloud and Westside right into the crosshairs. Still, it's only Cloud, and Viva's had a round. 4 kills. He's been last alive so often. This time, able to get across the line.
Another light buy. The XLG are able to win out. I mean, Viva just goes huge here. You see here the stun, perfect synergy of the utility here.
Oh, that's magic from Viva, though. Oh.
West Side, a victim of his own util. But what a round. Giant X will call a timeout here as XLG punch the 12th on the board. It's 18, 19, 20 that's on the board for XLG, but he's had a couple of killer rounds.
Oh, he absolutely has, but Giant X not down, not out. They got to make this work. Cloud has ult, Rubinho has ult. They tried to supplement this buy with whatever they could. Bulldogs here, Phantom of Vandal there. A little bit of chip early on too. Worrying when it's on the players who have the weaponry.
Yeah.
Do they then try and filter this out potentially? You're looking at light shields on the others.
XLG have started 4A. Again, there's not necessarily a clear indicator as to the setup, but Giant X seem to have sniffed it out already. Conscious of a TP crunch. Divide, going to be invested here.
Dog. Gonna spot a little bit. No, man, how do you want to play this, though? You can't stand against 3 on long. There's still too much util, so sits into the cubby but tries to pick his poison.
Oh, Grubinho's got him!
There's no way Grubinho gets that. Cloud now should be the knife in the back. He is good for 1, but then there's a quick trade. But it's down to the players with the rifles now, Mike.
An opportunity to reset on site. Get themselves tucked in here. Ara going to be the one to hold down the fort towards Coconut, but this pressure through Hookah has to be dealt with.
Yeah, too long. One side. That's the kind of post plan they've had to opt for here. The smoke's going to allow for the drop down from XLG. Does time well here. Ara then double checks West Side, shows him why he can hold this, but it's Happy Way. That time he's still got a little bit to play with, but not masses. 2 kills. A wild shot, but he's been caught. Giant X just need to play this right. Play this calm. Oh no! Happy Way. You don't get that one. Flickless, it's been quiet, but a key kill to get them up to 11.
They're making that trip work now on the other side of the coin. Get that Hookah dropout. So brutal. A crucial kill from Rubinho as well. You see he's caught off guard. This pinch, even though it's dealt with, Cloud got his one. Trim the fat a little bit.
Let's go.
Does it break the buy back, or how's their money looking for XLG?
I mean, XLG are fairly comfortable. It's going to be Viva that's going to be struggling. Just a Bucky to bring into this, but actually, yeah, Happy Way on a judge.
Let's see how close this has been. Guardian still for Rubinho too.
Last round of regulation, throw everything into this one. Nothing in the form of ultimates here, so fairly vanilla in terms of opportunities here for both teams. Giant X again planting the seed, get themselves set up for potentially a TP rotate.
Very patient here from Giant X, actually a very different tempo. We saw them kick up a gear, shift gear previous to this point, but they are going to the 3-play site, which does worry me slightly. That judge is very proficient, playing out by lamps. Wants a game plan to clear it. You can't just run in like that. Happyway gets the upgrade and gets away, stalls him out. Raga's going to see the rest, and he gets a couple of shots as well. But a chip towards Ara, but the plant is now in. Man advantage to XLG. Ara trying to even that up by removing Raga. Swing back, side. Giant X fighting as one, leaving just Viva and Nomad, and Viva was the one with that judge. Wait, also does have a classic.
That damage onto Cloud.
Pop flash. He actually fakes the flash, allows him out. That's nice. But do they still clear the position? It looks like they will. Viva has. Wait, it's a 2v2. They can smoke this spike. This isn't comfortable. This could be.
LOS.
Wait, Mike, I'm worried.
What's that?
I'm worried. No man is still here. Vulnerable though in a 1v1 now. Grubinho down on just that Guardian. But the time is ticking. No man goes for the swing. But the time is surely too late. We're going out of here all the way through.
Tied up here, forcing overtime. Giant X feels like clinging to life here, but able to get this one across the line, Lauren.
And it felt close, man.
Yeah, manic exchange.
God, the fight backside, that is such a bold call to make,
And
right?
this is where Giant X have looked fantastic this year in terms of synchronized fundamentals. certainly making a display here.
Oh, I was excited. Damn. Oh man, this is heating up. I gotta say as well, if you're XLG, what you eye up? Going to that B side felt foul up against West side.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, it really is. Again, one thing for West side as well on the deadlock, he's so good at just minor adjustments to the setup.
Look at Aura. With Cloud. Push pretty deep on this. I haven't seen them start like that in a minute.
Maybe a puff of the chest. Giant X starting to posture up a little bit.
Oh no.
I mean,
This
he's
feels
got
like
company.
a disaster in the making. Or potentially a miracle in the making. It depends which side you're coming from. But Aura will wait. Rubinho helps him. Trains his eyes on the first, finds the second. Oh! It is a blender of bodies. The Giant X at the helm of it, leaving just no man alive, and that bold call, that bravery to play up in OT. As you said, a bit of posturing, but God, did it work.
No man to try and recover. West side there to shut it down and take the first OT. Put themselves one round ahead and a chance to close out the first map of this series. XLG's pick, don't forget that.
Good reminder. Giant X, the times you've talked about this, the slow start,
enemy remaining.
give them a bit of time. Don't believe what you see in those first, 8 rounds.
Nice! Thank you.
You never really see it, and again, coming back to the same discussion around the lighter purchases and
Now starting to hit this form. You saw the regional upswings, but it's all about that big stage for me.
you've got to translate that to a global.
And it certainly looks like he is, but he's not there yet on the other side. Aura sitting in the limelight now with a lead of 13-12.
And don't forget, Ara, somebody who's been under scrutiny for, big stage games and having that on-stage performance. Currently 24-19 here at Paris. Certainly the driving force in map 1 here for Giant X.
Very much so. And again, you looked at the beginning, he wasn't having a highlight game.
No,
He
certainly
held that
not, no.
operator out,
No.
started to slowly climb back. From that point onwards, he's become pretty damn filthy.
Yeah, the catalyst for him for sure. Flash does catch outside B. Still,
Nice.
deep insertion here towards Showers for West Side and 2 players over towards Short. So expecting the TP crunch once more. Haven't drawn a rotation though.
Launching smoke.
Okay, back through. Nice molly. Good stall. Viva. We'll try and play his life well here. The rest of the team sitting a bit deeper back towards CT, opting to give up some of the site.
Beacon here.
Oh, hang on. Being stuck in there? No, he's got the stim down, so
30 seconds left.
able to break himself out of there pretty quickly, but a full 5v5. Not Giant X's comfort zone by all means.
No, welcome to the mess. It's about to get hectic. Dizzy goes up, that kind of indicates those first couple of steps of playing this back through is going to begin, but it's Aura they're going to meet first with Flickless. Over towards that lounge push, out Flash comes in, doesn't affect him. West side, Aura, back-to-back damage, pops the ult to buy the time. Dissuade a push-up, finds another body to drop. Exceptional form from Aura, as Happy Way, who was a highlight initially, dead and buried. It's 14 for Giant X. The slow start.
Agent that he does play, I think it's been the cornerstone of where he's made a name for himself in EMEA at least, so certainly a concern if you were looking at Map 1's performance here to see him back on the KO for Ascent. Certainly the head-to-head will be Raga and Ara, both had explosive Map 1s.
Yeah, look at the tempo though, coming up towards Market. Ara straight through. Not really that dissuaded by any of that presence shown yet, so already a slip back towards site from XLG.
Flicker's going to send the nade forwards as well. Clear off.
Oh, that's
Aaron Oil will
nice.
catch as well.
Oh, look how all-encompassing that site hit is. Absolutely stunning. Viva can do nothing about that. I'm so impressed with that. The nade towards back right of Boathouse, then that lovely little swing of that paranoia coming through as well. Really well executed plan by Giant X.
Will be a flawless with Cloud to close it out. Confident start here to the second map. Again, Giant X always looking deadly in pistols. Usually West Side that takes the limelight there, but
I love this. It's where you meant to play. Happyway's blind. Viva may be able to sit a bit deep, but then you're on your own.
Yeah, beautiful coverage in terms of the utility here. Ton of pressure towards those site players.
Even the fact that Grubinho then can just focus that fight towards the back of site, easily clear it out. He knows what's accessible and what's not. I'm really impressed, and Flickless already off to a good start. You said it as well. A comfort agent for him. Going to start seeing him maybe have a little bit more individual impact now with that in mind. But similar pace right up middle.
Yeah. Almost rinse and repeat here. Happyway going to be called upon once more alongside Viva. Aura with a slow clearance. The dart sent out here, but dealt with quickly. Paranoia comes through. Actually, a rare miss from Ahara with the scope.
And Raga showing what you can do on the other side as well. So taking away Grubinho, and about the minute mark, that's pretty good damage.
Yeah, and the fact is, Ahara actually taken down to 20. It's going to certainly slow things down even further for Giant X.
Or the glass cannon. This is the fight you want. A safe little body shot for Ahara will do the damage. And when they're going to at least be able to pick up the weapon, filter it back through, but it feels a bit of like a poison chalice because Ahara, do you feel brave enough to go back in for more? I mean, they got a tag, but tag ain't going to be enough.
Viva, does he spot anybody? Just missing the timing here with a couple of squishy members of Giant X.
Here we go, though. Little classic in the right place. And sadly, you couldn't quite find the right target. Ended up being kind of Flickless to take most of that fight, and then Ahara the one to close it down.
Going to cycle out the plant to Ahara as well because he's already pretty close to that Blade Storm. Expect him to maybe even throw the weapon across and go hunting for this final kill or death. But yeah, Viva, classic in hand, not going to have much to say in round 2.
Yeah. Great start for Giant X, though. You look at confidence, right? After that very slow beginning on bind, which is somewhat to be expected.
It is. Take nothing away from that. The conversation coming here to Champions is Giant X have almost done the unthinkable. Now we're here. Can they kind of silence those nerves? We've got to be under a ton of pressure. I mean, this is one veteran in the form of Cloud surrounded by basically rookie experience.
Yeah. And it is a different atmosphere, and you're not playing against the teams you're so familiar with and the play style.
Yeah,
that you know
tendencies change up, protocols change, even just those tiny timings can switch up, but that's where credit goes to Giant X in terms of the fundamentals, in terms of really working on the synergy. I had to catch a headshot there around the corner. Looked like on the replay.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, can't sing their praises enough this year, but you certainly want to see them progress, that's for sure.
And by my eye, the fact that they're already fighting for that playoff spot here, they're doing it. It's a meteoric rise to form for them. On the other side, XLG now with their first real purchase coming in. And it is lacking in some areas. Those Guardians will be a little bit of a detriment as Ahara once again willing to brawl on middle. This is relentless aggression right up the gut. So, no man, that's a bold swing. Does get one man down, but the exchange of space comes through.
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, Coconut on a bit of an island. There's not going to be a ton of pressure coming his way. And going to tuck himself into wine, actually. So potential to cause some late round problems for Giant X. We're still just going through the motions, trying to isolate engagements.
And I like the awareness there as well. With Westside falling, you can see Cloud already considering, okay, are they going to try and push maybe an extremity? Are they taking space towards B main? Not the case, but caution is being displayed. It's Raga looking to be played in, not maybe, I guess, the cam yet. So as soon as that gets contact, but the paranoia should have affected Raga, and it has. Very well considered again, but it's Viva's impact that can't be underestimated. Slicing through them from CT. And Cloud's options become nil.
Maybe a chance to catch Coconut on shore, but 20 seconds left. The plant's going to be tough.
And I like this, though, because you're going to hear some of these steps as well.
Oh, yeah.
Coconut, well positioned, even if it gets checked on. There were so few options for Cloud. He had to go on that sort of tempo and pace to try and get the plant in. So very well handled in the end. Got to say it, Viva.
Yeah, another big round from him. Shutting down this crunch towards market. And whether or not XLG are going to consider really trying to slow this push up through mid, because Raga's been,
Viva!
I think in the previous, forced out by utility and then tucking in, playing anti-flash off the camera here. But again, if Giant X can draw that first blood, that's when they try and find these favorable engagements, right? A 2v1, a 3v1 potentially somewhere. West side. Still trying to get something done here.
B-main's being fought for this time.
Yeah.
Seeing them much more active in taking a fight on this, putting Westside right through his paces, and he's been a fantastic player, but he's feeling that pressure of a deeper challenge now, and there it is. Raga strikes. He strikes accurately. So Westside removed again. A tough beginning for him. The want for Giant X to re-clear this space is high.
Oh, yeah, Giant X actually stacking up behind this first blood. Still 3 players semi-committed here. Up towards B main.
Ooh.
Viva just on a cheeky little off angle. Paranoid will only catch on to Raga though.
Raga's been blinded so often in this. Oh, nice shot though towards Ara. And a little bit of a staggered approach from Giant X, and brilliance from Raga. It's Flickless alone here. And little by little, XLG getting a bit of a... Okay, a little bit of a heads up there from Flickless, but
And
still.
yeah, been crediting him, but slightly off on the timing there. I think it's actually Flickless's flash that catches on lane.
It looked like it.
Was it Grabinho, I think, over first contact there?
Might be. Because he was having to wide run
Yeah.
that. And again, the fact that no one was able to kind of fill that space quickly enough to get a quick trade on it, you know, as diligently as you'd hope, making the best of a bad situation. You're going to probably see it maybe here. There's the flash, and yeah, I do think you're right.
One enemy
Eaten
remaining.
by Groovy.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Giant X kind of rely on that a number of times, but they're usually tucked against that wall. Let's get ever so slightly off here in terms of this B site take. Giant X. Sheriffs and a stinger here for Ara. Just one away from the Blade Storm, so, well, got it now, but won't be able to invest it here, but West Side.
There was a smoke there, wasn't there?
Maybe a ping on the minimap that he's found that wall bang, but can't get the upgrade. TP gonna be... I was gonna say cancel at the last second here. It's drawn Viva deeper, but he is still on an island. Some utility from Happy Way to overcome though.
But that 3K is still in my mind. He was great for that. Can't quite find him with the Al drone either. Giant X trying to imply it's going to be this B finish, but I'm seeing that spike on the move.
Perfect timing on the knife though, from No Man.
I like this mid slip though. That's really nice from Westside, punishing the rotation. Another slip through from Giant X, punishing the positioning from XLG, step by step. And the spike's still cautious because they know there's probably another man here.
Grabinho conscious where this last player towards A is.
Could put his life on the line to try and find out. Safe plant.
I mean, yeah, no reason to really commit towards the cell clearance just yet, but Westside, actually he's got a second.
Okay, Grabinho had to get in on that. It felt like only half
Yeah.
the players were aware there was a potential of someone in hell.
I mean, they can tuck behind Jin, there's no reason to go towards the switch there, but Viva now on a 1v2.
Not impossible. No armor and Flickless. Barely a touch on Grabinho. Viva still
Did he get
has that
spotted there?
dart. I think he did. The barrel just ahead of it, and the Mastercard thrifty for them, but I got nervous on site.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, the first couple of players from Giant X commit towards the front of Jen, knowing, I guess Grabinho relaying that information that...
Just inside that edge of the smoke.
You can see the reaction as well, like, wait. It's here so quickly. But again, it's the second kill from West Side in mid that draws the eyes of No Man. Again, Giant X in a position to capitalize immediately.
We got knives for days on both sides.
Revealing area.
Raga and Ara, both with them now. Ara last time, I think, just kind of got, I don't want to say spammed out.
Was it through smoke? It
kind of looked like it,
was
right?
on the cross into main, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he tried to avoid the knife. Coconut set up with a paranoia here to potentially slow things down, but no command popped. Westside found an opener.
They're doing so well at these side takes. That 3-2 split is so well done. It was up against Sheriff, so harder to make it count, but still simple stuff for Giant X. Not looking phased by this so far, as Cloud's position should be rewarded. It is. Raga a little sloppy. play back in through middle, and Cloud just taking that skip ahead. Oh, but he does get tagged, so an opportunity made. The rest, to try and get back on the site, feels like the impossible task.
Yeah, Viva, unfortunately, down to 29 here. Does get the upgrade, no man. Also, rifle in hand for him. I think probably just going to give this one up now. Great usage of the null command, but again, it's West Side up short so quickly. Somebody from XLG has to plug this hole.
And I do wonder if there's going to be an earlier timeout now for XLG, because as much as it is only, what, 4-2, I feel like Giant X has started to get a nice tempo running this and a nice read.
Sure, and I guess the discussion on the back of that, considering rounds 1 to 3, where Giant X are very, very eager to take market space, that's where there's now a gap towards short. Investing a second player towards that mid-hold. Giant X now capitalizing on that.
Eyes down.
So maybe slight adjustment to be made. But whether or not it's Viva and his util to kind of pick up the slack there, but I mean, it's Coconut and Raga both punished from that now. GX looking to flip the script altogether, potentially.
First time we've seen such a direct approach if they continue on this pathing. And it looks like they want to. There it is, away we go. Already, look at this. It's picture perfect, but slicing in between them is Viva again. Can't over-deliver now as Aura on a test. Watson, he absolutely saw No Man, but he can't deal with him. Oh, 3 back. No Man standing his ground, leaving Westside in the 1v2.
And a chance to maybe recover the spike, but certainly not comfortable. You can see XLG considering the lurk. Does No Man go forwards here? It's actually going to come out. Westside didn't have his gun out.
Oh my god, that was
That could have been a
disaster.
freebie.
Yeah. This side.
I have retrieved the spike.
Feels uncomfortable to watch almost.
They're going to wrap him though. Westside, considering the possibility, no way they line up here.
No, Westside. Again, these steps might be just the tune to his death. The funeral march out on the way, but it's No Man. That 3K then, just slicing between that secondary line coming up. Just perfect.
What damage did Ara actually do with the, I mean, beautiful stuff with the knives. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the second doesn't even look like it even registered. Still very healthy. Yeah, kicking himself about that one.
I mean, he did what he could, right? Goes in with the shorty.
Yeah.
Need someone else there with him on it. Raga.
This might be the answer for the short pressure.
Oh my god, look at that deep paranoia. Stalled out though. Raga can't do quite what he wanted. Has to rescind away from this mid push.
Now, can they capitalize quick enough? Already 2 players here from XLG, and a third in market. Make that 4.
Trips are in play this time though, and actually going to catch Aura. Yeah, they've pushed them a little further forward. Westside has slipped into this, just about being able to dodge the Hunter's Fury, but XLG are on site. They're holding this space. Flickless with the removal of Raga might open up a chance, but it's still a man to the good for XLG. Hold on, Flickless. You got 2 more. Ooh, they almost lined up.
Getting a little more chaotic now, Lauren. XLG happy to stand toe-to-toe with Giant X in terms of his pace shift. Yeah, Ara unfortunately just eaten alive on the dash out here. There's the response. Giant X taking liberties up short.
Come on, boys, come on, nice hold.
All tied up 4 apiece now. Ultimates-wise, Coconut and Happy Way for XLG. Nothing on the cards just yet for Giant X, and a couple of rifles. Cloud and Flickless on a Sheriff.
And a switch from Happy Way's utility too, investing it over towards A. We saw the impact that it had on Ara just in that last round. Paranoia here. Gonna hear this util coming. Gonna certainly hear Ara on the way. Gotta still the nerves on that one, and Coconut does! The second! Heaven sent! Thought Westside could have gone on a tear, not to be, and there are those trips. That versatility, absolutely perfect again. XLG finding their rhythm.
Beautiful read of the game as well, knowing that Giant X are going to continue almost this strat roulette approach that Giant X love to play around with. And you're right. Cypher utility paying dividends for them. Somehow, I was going to say, Westside responds here with both kills. Past street. Oh.
Dreamy stuff there. Absolutely lovely.
Come on, boys. Come on.
Get a little fired up. Fired up in the corner. That's
fundamentals in terms of synergies and again the mechanics outside of that. I think Giant X have just impressed on all of those fronts, to be honest with you. Still find themselves trailing by 1 here on map 2.
Fake flash to potentially imply maybe B main presence. But we can see it is towards middle, and look at the trip again. This work from Happyway is good. A little bit deeper, so... Oh, Raga! He hasn't even been the headliner so far. Can't get away from that, though. Pinged out and punished by Westside. But that hasn't opened up middle like maybe they'd hope.
No. Certainly hasn't going to lose some crucial utility on the side of GX. Again, much happier with XLG's approach towards mid and short now. Again, you want to force Giant X to make audibles. Switch things up in the mid-round.
We can see when
I was going to say, look who's tucked himself into wine. Happyway potentially in a position to backstab here.
That silence is feeling deafening on the B site. 3 players there. It's on Happyway, really. He's got all 4 coming to his side of the map. The knife. Oh my word.
Nobody's clearing it.
That's so brilliant! Happyway! He didn't see it coming, not for a second. The cross-map knife set it all up so well. He does lose his life, but it's Ara now with the weight of the world on his shoulders. You're right. The spike's still left down at A main.
All to do now, going to try and get some security from the door being closed, but the Dark going to come through, going to ping him out.
The time. He's running out of options, he's running out of time, and XLG, I can't believe it. Happyway numerically against the odds, holding that solo site like an absolute champ.
The timing of this knife is just sublime.
Triggered.
Come through here. Again, look at the ping. Nobody considering the possibility.
Happyway, man! You're king, bro. You're king.
On a silver platter for XLG.
So well handled. 4 back-to-back, and no one can tell you that XLG haven't worked hard for these rounds. They've been playing a very good game here.
Wow, Westside off rip. Wow. How'd that happen?
I don't, it's a dry look. That's uncharacteristic of Westside. Normally a very composed player. But the pace is a downfall again.
Buy one, get one free on the trip. Grappino suffering the same fate. Blickless 2.
Down, defender spawn.
How many multi-kills are they going to get, Mike? It's 3s, it's 4s, every round it feels like. It's Cloud. We're relevant to outcome.
Just a Sheriff 1v5. No spike spotted out here. The damage would be great, but not that impactful here in round 11. Considering the bankroll XLG are now sitting on. Maybe an extra orb for him. It's now going to be a Coconut to shut things down. A flawless round victory here.
Last round in the half.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't spot it on the minimap. Usually, Westside will cage forward here time and time again, but
One enemy remaining.
just disrespect, or Viva disrespecting that assumed control that Westside has repeatedly. Okay, B's wide open. Well, now, I was going to say, yeah, Raga coming back. Maybe.
Interesting beginning.
Again, putting the Cypher util elsewhere for the null command to come through, but it's going to be a timing here. Raga going to sit and wait on the TP, but Ara's found the opener.
Yeah, this feels a little too late in the day. Ara able to get ahead this time. No resilience and maybe a gamble of a call towards his stack on A, but it's not perfect. Raga in trouble by all accounts. How is he still standing? Finally put to bed. Oh, it's devastating. Giant X got given the keys to the castle.
Yeah, I mean, were they over-celebrate or something? Because it's, again, you could see no commands up. They want to invest the Cypher util elsewhere.
That's fine, but A bit bizarre, Mike. I didn't like that last round, but there's plenty more to look back on. We'll be back after this very short break.
My ultimate. One enemy remaining.
An 8-4 for Giant X. Again, usually sitting around 60% in terms of defensive win rate here on Ascent. It's been one of their stronger maps, and certainly the better looking maps for them. I think Ara as well, something like 20-5 on that second half versus Paper X. Went absolutely huge for them.
Yeah, big player in that series.
Scanning ahead.
Should I say that map, maybe? A safe floor dodge to clear through A main. Making sure XLG can at least get a couple of steps. They will be on the attacking side now, of course, meaning that Giant X on the defense. Trade out of info, but a very cautious beginning from XLG.
Yeah.
No overcommitments here.
No. You know, we saw this on Bayern, almost getting a feel for where Giant X want to prioritize. We saw it in the first half as this as well.
Yeah.
In terms of the adjustments for XLG on their defense.
Seen someone there.
Yeah.
That's at least one player noted, potentially more, but the smoke is going to deny vision and allow Raga to slip deeper, but he's taking some liberties with that line of sight, and you're right. It's put Flickless right in the crosshairs. He's got to be ready for this 3 HP. He's barely breathing. How is this man alive? I do not know. How is Flickless still standing and doing damage? But the cavalry is here. Cloud swings in. They're down to just 2. They've capitulated on short, falling to pieces. Giant X, what a reaction.
I mean, rough map 1, but Flickless here delivering a pistol round. Again, the fact that he survives then gets a kill with the nade as well. I mean, did the paranoia come through at the same time here?
It looks a little high almost, but
There's a flash connection onto No Man here as well, but I think the paranoia did connect. Well, not even just slowed them down for a second, forced a reposition, but playing his life so well up on the switch. Next now, a chance to tie things up.
high priority on mid control as well, putting a lot of emphasis behind this 2-up cap, and they've really gone far.
I mean, yeah, they've walked all the way up.
Ooh, hello. Players, to do this against Classics is a little dangerous, but I mean...
I think now get the hell out of dodge. Oh, Ara just gave up the sight line.
Oh man, this feels sketchy.
Yeah, I mean, very well prepared for potentially finding a couple of kills, but split second either way. Means we're still sitting at a 5v5 here.
How many lines of sight just get given up a second away?
XLG looking to potentially regroup. They're going to maybe play off a knife from outside B here. Try and sell some sort of fake. I mean, it's drawing potentially Flickless, but problem being Ara's got an early sight line here.
Yeah. Still got dash as well. Still can come in. Confidence to commit to 2. Raga and Coconut left in tatters, but his support does fall. That's Grabinho gone, so you have to go wait on those rotations. So will give up the plant.
Planted.
Just catching a glimpse of Happy Way. Able to find this kill though. Ara still trying to get something done, but tagged up now. Going to be revealed. Ara straight in though. Finds his third. Cloud to follow up. It's just No Man.
God, this is tied all even fast.
Yeah, very, very quickly. XLG putting out some probes, some feelers here in the first 2 rounds of Ascent. Second half. Again, it's fortunate. Again, No Man's the one that's disconnected, so no flash to really force Ara into a position where he has to respect any pressure coming through main.
Hog.
Same. That's got to be an emote.
Okay, bonus. How's it looking? All right, so Vandal with Cloud, the rest Bulldogs and the Outlaw still in play. On the other side, how many light shields we got? None. Hard work now.
Yeah.
Not the fun gun. Let's see what he does with it. Looks direct to imply there's going to be this A site hit, and you've been, as I said, singing those praises to West Side. I want to see it here. Kind of classic map for a Cypher to kind of have impact on. We saw what Happy Way was able to do. Even as I said, not reflected necessarily numerically, but the impact is certainly to be noted.
Yeah, I mean, we have such a ratty player that can still string together headshots the way Westside does. Can cause problems for any team. And XLG just so cautious in approach.
Very slow, isn't it?
Trade-off of drones in mid. A bit of a bigger win potentially here for XLG.
Seen.
But the tag, yeah.
If he can just kind of soften them up, right, that's huge work. It makes it much easier, and there's a slingshot back. Raga,
Oh, the
no
flash is
freedom.
perfect though.
West Side now going to be struggling, and there's Aragon. West Side is back to the wall, but a lovely reveal. Just tease him up. Oh, and Cloud with that big boy swing from up in heaven, putting them in a 2v2. I think they might be ahead of this. Well, it's dealt with regardless. As Happyway forced off the angle by the flash. Grabinho doesn't seem too aware. Happyway still looking for his man. He's found him. He's found both.
That's so lucky as well. Viva's down to just 10 HP. GX not considering a deeper position here towards the jump up. And Happyway pounces on the opportunity to deny a bonus conversion here. Beautiful stuff from Cloud though, crispy on the outside of this smoke.
And look, one player who hasn't had the big numbers that we've seen from him this tournament as well is Cloud. If he gets into it, if that rhythm hits, if he finds that right space, again, as an IGL, I don't hold him to that caliber.
It's still the workhorse for
exactly.
Giant X, yeah.
But if he does find it, I'm terrified. Because we've all seen what he can do. But pace change now from XLG.
Themselves up here pretty early on. Cloud is flashed up. Raga will secure it.
Oh, nice paranoia too. That's
West Side as well.
How did he get West Side there? Was he stuck on Switch maybe? And where's Rubino off to, man? Did you think he had that for free? Okay, Flickler's still going to put a fight back in, but the site is firmly in the hands of XLG.
Give this up. It's gone. No way you're retaking this now.
Spike planted.
Again, yeah, a little sloppy.
Are they caught off by the pace change, do you think?
I mean, even so, when they get a chance to catch their breath here, what are we doing just charging through Arch? You've got to assume there's heavy presence outside. Again, it's going to be potentially a player like Viva who's a little delayed in terms of the utility investment.
Yeah.
You have to make that assumption, especially with a flash catching into market. You've got to assume that these initiators are a little split away from the front lines of XLG, and not something we usually see Giant X stumble on.
Okay, that should be a bit of a, you know, slap on the wrist, really. And I do want to see the replay on some of these kills, especially that one going through Arch. I don't know what they were thinking on that one, but...
Well, West Side swings on to switch. See, the flash catches here. It's actually off by the time we get here, this position.
Nice target, to be fair. Like,
I mean, it's desperation to bail Cloud out.
yeah, that.
Like I said, you've got to expect the initiators to be a little further behind than the jet that's pushing in.
Yeah, absolutely. But look, decision-making in a game like this, stage like this, I get it. It can slip, but that should be something they've got to be aware of now. Is look at the money.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of rifles invested here. Ara one away from the Blade Storm, but Cloud does have his Hunter's Fury. Maybe a chance to share the wealth a little bit, but Ara shut down.
Okay, but Happyway's fallen to a similar fate, and this is a commitment here, and normally it's going to be Cloud good for another follow-up on that, but sorry, Westside just got 2. And they've just done it right back to them, haven't they? Oh, you want to go fast a bit? We'll do the same. We'll show you how we do this. Giant X gives them a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah, looking a little more like the Giant X we've seen domestically in terms of this light buy. West Side finding 3 with the Sheriff in mid. I was going to say Sheriff the second one.
Oh, fucking scream Sassal! Sassal! No.
9-8. Operator coming out for Ara, and actually the Operator was what got him online on Bind, so this is another layer to this.
I mean,
but
always the turning point for him, yeah. He
that
finds that
investment.
groove.
Yeah, you're right. Raga getting those knives out. What the plan is to try and handle this. They've got to be aware there's a high chance it's coming in.
What did the knife connect, or was it just
He
Raga?
did. I don't know how many. It looked like it could have been more than that, but Trevino. Feast or famine, Mike? What are we thinking here? Oh, it's the flash! A flying Bowman dives in, Flickless with the blind.
Cloud!
But it's Cloud! From up above! Again! Delivering damage back to back for this man! Heaven sent work from Cloud.
Again, perfect timing on the dart to set things in motion. Unfortunately, Rubinho gets a smoke off ahead of this no command, which is crucial to make something like this happen for Cloud. Even though it's
Magic. Absolute magic. We said it. There's times when Cloud can step up. And that's one of those moments. Time out now for XLG. Maybe feeling...
Certainly thrown Giant X off rhythm. Has been on some of these scrappier buys, but we're seeing a hell of an investment behind a scrappy buy, actually.
Hero rifle and a backup Guardian.
Starting to pull the stops out now. See if they can replicate some of that success they found previously. Knife going to shut down the drone. And no harm, no foul. But again, still information in terms of the steps here and the flash over the top.
Quite a lot invested just to get even a look towards A, mate.
Yeah, and it's showing a lot of intention on the side of XLG as well. Nothing else going on across the map other than this mid dart that's not going to draw too much.
That's nice.
That could, though.
Here.
Need something else behind it, maybe a body shown, a bit more. Cloud going to tuck his head down. This has been his site, his domain. This time most suppressed and handled. Raga with a quick, I guess, death more than anything. And where's the spacing on this? There's now the layering. What is going on this round, Mike? And now it's all gone topsy-turvy! Flickless! Apparently that's why he's called this. Spins around and gets him down, but is Viva still alive? Light shield, recovered Vandal.
Did Ara pop the knives there?
Not sure.
Yeah,
yes.
he has, yeah.
Yeah, he wants this one dead. He wants there's both ults. Both ults coming in. They didn't want to give him a second to breathe. But there was that threat, right? There's that danger that XLG can have. I was worried about the spacing on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Raga dies so early that Gravino actually holds the angle, then turns anti-flash and gets punished by Viva. But Flickless talks about comfort here on the KO. This flash out of the smoke was beautiful.
Stand up, please.
I'm not that guy, bro. I'm not that guy.
Well, you are now.
Yeah, apparently so, man. Gotta look back at these ults as well. Flickless has his. Gravino's has it for a minute, but again, it's Happy Way on the other side. Nothing else to really bank on here. So XLG starting to really feel the pressure. They're not a mile away, though. It's 9 to 10, and West Side finding Happy Way.
Again, early casualty to take in terms of late round pressure here, but XLG might be able to offset that slightly by dealing with a strip in mid. It's going to certainly draw Flickless for his curiosity this direction. XLG look to potentially follow through on this.
It doesn't imply the third man on A, right? If you're getting spammed from that right side on CT, do they explore for... Raga's going on this one, but they've been implying presence here.
Oh my
I didn't
God.
like that. But I don't like the plan. It's like you're pressuring middle. You're kind of trying to imply that there's presence here. This is getting weird, Mike. It's getting messy. And Ara, gotta be. He's tagging him, but the body bag's still without the body in it. Viva and Coconut still alive. No Man still sitting pretty. And 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, they have to prioritize towards window.
Cloud's watching
30
this one.
seconds left.
Does dart, shock darts. They look like they're cornered here. They've got to go for the burst and try to send forth the sacrificial lamb. This time he's putting them in the grave. And Ara makes up for a couple of stray shots. Now puts him up to 11.
Edging closer and closer to closing out map 2. Going to force XLG back into it. I mean, it looked good from Raga's POV, even sharper.
Raga, sit down, brother.
Yeah, strange exchange. I mean, Gravino caught out in some very odd circumstances.
Yeah.
But luckily, are able to counterbalance that.
When you start really feeling
Yeah, and
the game against you.
just quickly as well, Raga's almost still playing like he's on the waylay. That gap between first and second contact has been a little concerning in the ecos where they did capitalize in map 1.
Yeah, I think you're right in that, actually. This, the spacing is certainly in the forefront of my mind, but let's see what they have in store for us now, XLG.
Not much of a criticism to Raga. It's just the overall approach here in terms of XLG. floating dart to come through.
Nice stall here, isolates one, the paranoia, fantastic. Rubinho, can he live? It looks like he can. Actually, no man gonna find him in the end, but now Flickless on the chopping block. Stands his territory, but now flashed out. Aura again, up for the challenge. Forced into a deeper corner, but the sight becomes a slither. There's nothing to play with. Might just appear in front of him in a second's time. Coconut, he wants this fight! He just falls to his death. Another attempt made and another fall short. It's 12 for Giant X now.
The window of opportunity just making XLG sweat so hard. They have to dig so deep to get to Aura and apply even just the slightest pressure. Again, Viva on a solo endeavor out of main.
Brother, sit down, my friend.
Giant X certainly feeling themselves now. And just one round away from closing this out.
And this is the Aura and Flickless that we were so impressed by. Seeing them joining this team, the way they did as well, just magic. And the question mark of can they be big stage players is being answered every single round. As XLG have to face their fate now. Map point, match point. The Giant X. It looks like they want this one done. Grabinho on the swing, they're going hunting. Happy way falls. Raga takes a stand. Taking two down as well. Opening up the chance for short, but the final boss is still here. Aura back to the wall, but still thriving.
A chance here to reset as well. XLG not in a position to continue with this progress. Now Cloud, where he's previously excelled, actually going to give that angle up. Viva will catch Aura on the drift away.
It's Cloud again here.
Not going to find what he wanted this time.
No, two shock darts though, could be a problem. Coconut's got to be cautious.
He's got a
West
recon
side
as well
getting close.
to potentially set West side up here.
I think that just got in now. Not going to get it. Cloud again trying to evade the shock dart on the other side. Plant time comes in, 49 HP. Spots out Coconut. He knows exactly those lines of sight. Almost a follow-up. Spots another. He knows where both are now. Westside tries to play up, but he falls. Viva staying alive for XLG.
The first time, actually, XLG able to punish some of this re-clearance of space by Aura.
A little over-aggression.
Yeah.
In small amounts. I don't think Aura had to go that far for it.
This paranoia is beautiful, though.
Lovely. Really lovely.
And you can see here, Aura, because previously they have kind of fed into a couple of these deeper positions, so...
Nice, Viva! Yes, bro. Come on.
You can't blame him for going forwards. They're not necessarily going to throw them off balance in terms of the finances, but some ultimates now on the horizon.
Spot on, spot on. And again, you want someone like Aura to have that killer instinct, right? Be willing to take a high-risk, high-reward play.
Switch up, though. It's the first time he's really explored towards B main.
Happyway might be the one to be on the receiving end of this.
Knife doesn't catch either.
But it did catch West side, I think. So it might encourage progression. And are they diligent? No, so they're going to be punished. Aura draws blood first and backs away. West side waiting. Swing from Cloud. It's control towards middle. And it's dominance from Giant X. Bomb flash and desperation. No man tries to make a play and it's down to just two. Oh, but Aura again still here. That operator rattled off the shot earlier. They know about it now. No man desperately trying to hold on, digging deep here. 6 bullets to still play with. You heard the knives come out, and they are turning tail, and they are running out of there.
Oh, he's just about to spot the rifle.
Oh, the guillotine comes down here in Paris. So it's down on Viva in a 1v2. The one who did it last round, who stayed alive, who got them that round. He's got 25 seconds and a brutal choice to make. He's
rolling the dice, yeah. Had access to both sides potentially here. He's got a recon, got the Hunter's Fury, but has to find a kill ahead of this plant.
This is now uphill by every step. 10 seconds to go. Viva needs a plant. He needs to clear Aura. The list is growing. He wants that plant first. He needs it, but it might be a knife to the side of the head. He's dead! And Aura! He gets the other knife out just for good measure as Giant X